So I got diagnosed as autistic at age 21, which I would consider a late diagnosis. And I know something that a lot of people tend to wonder is, why bother getting a diagnosis? So I thought I would share why I bothered. Number one, validation. I knew before I got the piece of paper that I was autistic. I was fine with that, I was okay with that, I was aware of my own autistic identity, that wasn't a problem for me. I spent so many years with professionals skirting around labels of saying, you've got low mood, you have eating problems. I just wanted someone to sit and tell me definitively, this is what is happening with one word. Also, part of this was spite because my old psychiatrist said, I know what autism looks like and that's not what she's got. It was autism, you just didn't speak to me, Nina. So second reason I would say is almost for the explanation of it. It is so much easier for me to go up to someone and when I'm explaining my struggles, say, it's because I'm autistic. Or say I'm autistic and they know what traits I'm going to display with. One label is easier than 700. It's easier than me using all of the labels of previous mental illnesses I've been diagnosed with and going, yeah, I've got all of these traits from these illnesses, but I also additionally have other traits that aren't explained by the diagnoses I currently have. It's easier for me to say I'm autistic. Thirdly, again, it kind of links to the validity because I was still in education and people see autism as a much more valid reason to have reasonable adjustments and support than a mental illness. I started university without an autism diagnosis. I had all the traits of autism. All of my letters basically said Sassy has XYZ traits, but they're explained by depression and anxiety and OCD and like all of these things. And I'll tell you right now that as soon as I got the autism letter, as soon as I went and started my master's and I handed them a piece of paper that said I'm autistic, the reasonable adjustments and support that I got was significantly better. Exact same struggles, just two different labels. I got more support and more understanding from the autism. Even just, not everyone needs a diagnosis. I knew I was autistic before I had the diagnosis. The piece of paper didn't suddenly make me autistic. I was autistic beforehand. It's just kind of about if you think it's going to benefit your life. I wanted the validation, I wanted the piece of paper, and I wanted the ease of explanation. So I sought out a diagnosis, and surprise, surprise, you know, everyone already knew I was autistic, but surprise, surprise, I got the piece of paper that said I was autistic.